So exercise 18-17. And it wants me to complete the missing amounts in the T accounts. Okay, so we got this work in process account, and when we do process accounting, we're going to have more than one work in process account. There'll be a separate work in process account for each department. So it looks like this company has a cutting department. Okay, so you can see the beginning balance was 0, and then they added direct material to the process, they added direct labor, they added manufacturing overhead, and then there's an ending balance of 15,000. Okay, that just doesn't add up. That's a T account. And when you go 54 plus 9 plus 36, that doesn't equal 15. So what we have to do is we have to get the total of these three and subtract the 15 to figure out what was transferred out. Okay, so I'm going to do the math on that first. So we got 89, 108, right? 54 plus 9 plus 36 is 1. I'm sorry. Do it again. 54 plus 9 plus 36, 99. And if we subtract 15, we got 84,000 that was transferred out. Okay, and one way to check that is to work it forward now. We backed into that number. We could go 54,000 plus 9,000 plus 36,000 minus 84,000. And it should give us the $15,000 balance. Okay, so that's kind of straightforward. Now we want to know where it went. Let's see. They give us a little thing here that we can check on. So it's moving through these accounts, and I'm going to just, should I assume that it's moving in this order? I think we can do that. So we can say that that 84,000 was transferred out to finishing. Okay, so it's moving from here to finishing. All right. Now, when we get over to the finishing account, we can say that the 84,000 came in from cutting. 84,000. Okay. And then at some point, direct labor was added. Okay, so we got two missing pieces. But I think we can scroll down here to packaging. Let's think about it. We might have to go further back. Actually, no, we're not too bad off because we have the numbers. We're just missing one number, right? So we can solve for that one number. So if you think about it, 8,000 plus 84,000 plus 20,000 plus 23,000 plus what? So that's your x minus 110 equals 30,000. So you could even do it longhand and do it algebraically.
I'll put my email,
yeah,
sorry.
That's fine.
I can't remember what I sent.
You can go 8,000, I'll spell it out, plus 84,000 plus 20,000 plus, we'll call it x because we're solving for x, plus 23,000 minus 110,000 equals 30,000. So that's, if you wanted to do it formula algebraically to solve for this missing amount here, we could schedule it out that way. Then we just combine items, right? So we would end up combining them all. So I would take, I would add these, right? So I got 104, 112 plus 23 would be 135, right? 135. Oh, we'll do it longhand. So 8 plus 84 plus 20 plus 23, right? Minus 110. Okay. And then you're going to have another negative 30 when you bring that 30,000 over to this side of the equation. Yeah, it's solving for x. So 5,000. So you end up with, right, we'd have to say x minus 5,000. That's what it would look like. And then if you move the 5,000 over, we'll say x equals 5,000. You do it the long way like that. Then we'll test it, right? So we can put 5,000 in here, right? We'll test it. We solved for x. We'll put the 5,000 in there. Then all we really do is just work it forward. So I'll start here. I'll go 8,000 plus 84,000 plus 20,000 plus 5,000 plus 23,000, and then minus the 110,000. And it looks like it's going to come out to 30,000. You saw what I did? Okay. So you could easily just do it by looking at it that way, but if we schedule it out this way, then we're probably more sure that we have it right. So it's going to go from finishing, when it gets transferred out of finishing, it looks like it's going to go to packaging. So we'll say transfer to packaging. And then we'll test it, see if that's right. Okay. Now once it comes into packaging, we gotta indicate that on the packaging account. So transferred in from finishing, and that would be the 110,000. That's coming out of finishing here with the credit and being debited to packaging. Okay. Now the next one is like kind of like the first one. We just need to add up these and subtract the ending balance, and we can come up with what this amount is. So we don't really have to make a big formula for it. We'll just go ahead and add up all the debits. So 2,000 plus 110,000 plus 10,000 plus 4,000 plus 13,000, and then I'm going to get that total 139,000 minus 29,000, and that shows me how much was transferred out. Okay. And then I always double check it, so I always go back and do the math. And minus the 110, just to be sure, and it comes out to the ending balance. Okay. So when it moves out of packaging, it's going to go to the finished goods inventory. So transferred to finished goods inventory. Yeah? So far so good. Okay. Now it's coming in here, so it's being transferred in from packaging, 110,000. Okay. And then we can do the same thing. We can derive how much is transferred to cost of goods sold. Okay, so easy. This one is easy. Just take 110 minus 9,000. So you got 101,000 transferred to cost of goods sold. Okay. So what we do is we build a cost of goods sold account, transferred in from finished goods, 101,000. And the ending balance will be 101,000. Let's see how we did. Looks like we did okay.